now we're on Gemini. I just did Cancer. Last night I fell asleep and didn't post Leo, so I have Leo and Cancer to post, and now we are on Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I went ahead and picked a card. Okay, and Cancer had pranayama, which is breath, and you have pratyahara. Okay. And what was weird was when I was looking at it, kind of reminded me of those kind of ashes that were floating around. It almost looked like snow to me when I was watching all the lives about what was going on in California. Okay, so it's like finding your center in the chaos, okay, or in finding your center from the outside world, no matter what's going on, right? Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Like tuning out the outside world and tuning into your own energy. And I feel like that's where all the new inspiration and creativity and your artistic ability is heightened. Okay, so in this, I'm getting out, okay, there's something about deconstruction. Okay, so it's like deconstructing the mind of all the things that you've heard about everything in the world and deconstructing thought. It's like letting go of all the senses and just getting quiet and listening to that still energy that's within you. Okay, and there, through that practice, there is something that is going to be added incrementally. Like, okay, for example, in pointillism art, right? It's like you put a bunch of dots together and then it can form into something. Okay, and I'm also getting gesture drawing too. Okay, so I see what it's saying. If you're someone who creates and you stay focused on what is happening on the news, that's already past tense. So as you create new quiet, as you create space for the stillness, then you can create the new through your and expand, and this becomes your new expansion. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Woo! All right. Okay, let me move these out of the way. That was from another reading. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's see what. Okay. Let me get these cards. Let's see what comes up in tarot. Two of Wands. Okay. Yeah, it's like getting quiet, letting go of the senses, and tuning into you before you take the steps. Any steps of action or any action steps. Now, for some of you, you might be connected to, I'm getting desert flowers, so that's spring. Okay, so it's like imagining. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so like this card, it's just like a desert, a dry desert. There's nothing, right? But the sun, that is you. And then as you clear space and then move it through out of your meditation, it's like you can manifest through imagining all these new things. It's like it brings in the new, it creates space for the new to come in. Okay, now for some of you, there's someone that's passionate, that a very passionate person that you're thinking about taking the steps towards. Okay. Now for some of you, this could be a fire sign, but what I'm getting is, and then here's the Hierophant. Okay. So Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. So it's like someone who is very passionate, and but yet has a spiritual side. Okay, and might have an Asian background, but mostly what I'm getting is they are bringers of the new, and so you'd like to co-create with them. That's what I'm getting. Okay, now for some of you, it might be a job because we got Hierophant, so it might be a government job or some religious connection or spirituality where you meet them, which is interesting because Cancer had at the last minute yoga. And so maybe practicing Buddhism, right? Not as a religion, but as just a way of being. I feel like, because it's like the way, it may be a way to help you find peace and serenity. Okay, especially if you do work in a government position. Okay. Now, with this energy, it's like now for some of you, this energy is like a passionate earth sign. And so that for me symbolizes somebody that you're going to have stability with, that there's a renewed sense of passion here where it might have fizzled out a little bit, but now it's picking up again. Okay, I'm getting that. Okay. There's some sort of hierarchy here that's coming up. And I feel like if you're in a higher position, take time to do this so that you can make the right choices and follow your gut instinct instead of all the chitter chatter from the outside world. Okay, so I feel like you're going to bring in success. Now, for some of you, this is a collaboration with a Capricorn or a Cancer. And even if it seems like baby steps with that Two of Wands, what's important is that you take a step here and you take a step there. And through these different segments of time, you will see the manifestation of all this new stuff in the 2025. Now, sometimes this represents opposition. So let's see that. Okay, so there's another air sign that's not so positive. Okay, another air sign that's not so positive. Tell me more. They've been in their head about you, but they're overcoming their fears about it. Now, if this is you, Gemini, I feel like you're finding a healthy, I don't know if a healthy is the right word, but okay, getting in tune with your ego, whereas in the past you may have felt like, oh, I see what it's saying. Where in the past you may have, your self-esteem might have been beaten up a little bit here. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so, but what that's saying is that with this earth energy or water energy, it could have been a connection. It maybe didn't help that. Okay, but things are changing, and with this Taurus, oh, we're in Taurus moon. Okay, so Taurus moon, that would that would cause you to want to seek stability. Okay, but if you're doing that, make sure that reaching for material and stability isn't causing discord. All right, now let's see what else is coming up. Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so maybe that's why they're suggesting get quiet, because it's like, are those decisions yours? Are those decisions influenced from your inner world? And then as we can cut off our senses and tune in to self, then you will know the way to go, the way to move. You will be in your right thinking. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I feel like you have a natural talent and a natural gift or gifts. Okay. And if you're in a certain position, you're there um because of that. Okay. And you have a natural talent for what you do, so rely on your own energy and your ancestors from within. All right. Now, for some of you, this was coming up in another reading for 2025 was as you give energy to love, also more is added with that. And so let's heal and focus on where you are right now, for some of you with your partner, and make sure you give to it in 2025, because I feel like this is an opportunity to renew that spark. Yeah, what is that? Now, there's another outside energy for someone. That is, this woman is a Taurus for somebody. Now, what I'm getting, with this is, well, that was coming up today when I was doing some other reading, was, and anybody can hold the Scorpio energy. You don't have to get offended, but, it's like this energy is like holding grudges kind of energy. So we want to release that. Every now and then a past thought can come in, right? And but if you're a Christian, this is for someone who is a Christian, you want to move into the New Testament, which is forgiveness. Doesn't mean you have to be stupid. You could be wise to the past, but as we move in forgiveness, it lightens our load. Okay, and it can help us to move more freely. Okay, and in that way we move into new pathways and not old repeated paths. Okay, now there could be a couple of Scorpios here for someone that we're doing some funky stuff. Okay, and what about that? Yeah, and it's like evasive energy, invasive too, but evasive and invasive energy that's trying to, I feel like, stop you. Okay, but what else? And you putting your attention there and defending your position took a lot of energy. Yeah, it's someone in a leadership position. Okay, and the communication wasn't all that great. And there certainly wasn't any love. Now, for some of you, this is a water sign that you broke it off with. And it's like, okay, for one person, it was because there were two different, like one ended up, it's like they were both equal. But then one person started making more money than the other, and that caused a problem. Okay. And it brought an ending, actually, for someone. Yeah. Okay. And it was like then they weren't as warm as they used to be. Okay. Now, if this is you with the Queen of Swords, they're suggesting here, if you are having ego battles of power, that could affect your money. So I feel like what it's saying is move into your love, your loving energy, and move that way. Okay, but you could do what you want. Yeah, that's Ten of Cups reverse. It doesn't mean that what's meant for you won't come to you, but there could cause delays. And I feel like someone's already experienced something like that. Okay. But the good news is you've been able to persevere. But if you want to move out of that dense energy, I would take the suggestion. Yeah, because it was painful. Okay. All right, so here's a new beginning. Okay, now for some of you, that was saying there was a little bit of delay, but what you wished for came true. There was a manifestation, and now you're feeling like yourself again. Okay. Now for some of you, this is I want to say daughter or son, and that energy helped you move. Okay. Focus on that. That energy. Oh, this could also be suggesting move with the people that you trust and know love you. That's family, right? Like, this is like people who are your children. Okay. Child. Okay. With the Taurus person for someone. Okay. Yeah. And they. Whatever you've been doing, it's been kind of let's say you're an artist, it's like you shock people into something. All right. But again, if you feel like there's opposition or someone going against what you want to do, it's like the only way you can really assess it is to get quiet first. Listen to yourself and the rhythm of you. Okay. This a lot of times comes up as listening to the rhythm of the universe, but I'm getting it as today, listen to the rhythm that is you and take pathways that will bring healing to you. Woo! Okay, and then this will come in. Celebrations, good times, wonderful connections. Everything else falls away. All right, so let's see what's going on with the heat. All these wands. Okay. See, now I'm getting this. Submit to me, right? But what I'm getting is not as a love relationship. I'm getting this as career. Okay. And you want to kind of, I want to say delegate. You don't have to do it all yourself. Delegate. But choose people who are qualified. That's what I'm getting. See, it says watch out for domineering behaviors. And if that's you, you want to look out for that in yourself. Okay. But here it says, see, follow the passion. Let your body move you. It's okay to get wrapped up in the feeling, to be driven by passion. Give into it. Okay, but take your wisdom with you, your mind. All right, now what is this? Okay, now they're saying here, there were times when you thought with certain people that you were better off not together. But I feel like that's changing in 2025. Now, if this is a couple that's living in two separate bedrooms, I feel like an invitation would be nice. That's someone. All right. Now, oh my gosh. Okay. Who got this? Soft touches. And that was, okay. let me tell you the story about this. Okay, I did Virgo where I was picking up these cards and I was getting like a song and I couldn't quite put my hand on it. And then it was like it was calibrating. And then when I got to Leo, I figured it out who it was. And I figured out it was George Harrison and his song Soft Touches. And then, but there was another song that was for the Virgo. But I was so tired last night. I don't know if I posted that or not. Anyway, so I feel like the energy you're connecting to then would be earthy fire energy. Now, this could be you. Now, what you want to watch out is extremes. Okay. This situation calls for a gentle approach. So see, moving gently, like in a gentle way, like subtle action. You know, it's like not forceful. It's like the way pure positive energy moves in subtleness. There's no need to press too hard to get the outcome you desire. So relax a little bit. Ease, move into the ease and then move. That's what I'm getting. Some of you really need a break. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so take time to re-energize your life force in your body. That's very important. Oh my gosh. See, subtle seduction. You'll find it easier to attract what you desire when you aren't too loud about it. You don't have to be forward. Subtly will bring exactly what you were craving. I didn't even know there was this card in here. See, but that's what they're talking about. It's that subtle action. It's like, this is what I'm getting. Someone went from one phase to another phase and another phase, and it just didn't take time to kind of recharge and recalibrate. Okay, so put your hands on me now. They need your touch right now. Someone is eager to feel you up close and personal. They want your hands all over their body and vice versa. Oh, you know what song we're getting? Up from your head down to your toes. Da, da, da. Who sings that song? Is it Diana Ross? I don't know. Okay, anyway, I'll have to figure it out. Okay, this is hot, hot, hot energy. Okay, so I feel like whether you're with a partner or you're single, there's someone coming in, and it's like that subtle action. Okay, so do you know what you do to me? You make someone feel light and free, and they find it easy to be around you, even if they've never say it. They appreciate you for this. You make them feel so much better than they let on. Okay, so communication, I feel like, is really important here. Okay, that's what I got. Thank you very much.